What is up everybody, how is it going? Welcome back to World of Tanks news episode, where today I focus on British tanks. A new British tanks Tier 6 Excalibur that can be one of the ugliest tanks in this game, it simply looks ridiculous. And new Tier 8 British premium medium tank called Chimera. At least this is what Google Translator lady said to me. Chimera or Chimera with 490 alpha damage. Tier 8 British premium medium tank. Are you kidding me? Anyway, all that and even more in today's episode. Let's go! Today's news episode is brought to you by my beautiful Patreons. Thank you for supporting me through all those shitty times on YouTube at the moment. And one quick message to my Patreons, because I know not all of you check my Patreon page quite often. There is going to be one exclusive behind the scene episode uploaded today, hopefully today, about how I made this episode. What goes into making one news episode, what programs I use, how I record it. You are going to see everything like editing thumbnail, pictures, titles, effects. You are going to see everything, so please go check it out. Hopefully uploaded today, but I have a lot of editing still to do, of course. But now let's get in today's episode and let's talk about those new British vehicles. And let's start with Tier 6 Excalibur. Tank that might be one of the weirdest looking tanks and one of the ugliest tanks. Or as I said before, for some of you this can even be cute, but for me this is just not cute but puke. And it is supposed to be a tank destroyer. And this tank is special in many different ways. Not simply how it looks, because of course it is special in that way as well. But it comes with two different guns. While it is a special personal mission reward tank. Usually on those special tanks you cannot change anything, you cannot tune anything, but this vehicle, while it is a personal mission reward tank, so this was yet another special thing, it comes with two different guns. 76mm, a fast-firing 76mm that leans towards DPM, and second gun option is 120mm turb cannon that fires HE rounds. And no other rounds. So far known, no other rounds. So let's take a look at the 76 version first. Of course, hit point stats and all the rest of the stats are going to be the same, but Excalibur with 76mm gun. Tier 6 tank destroyer with 650 hit points. Hull armor 50, 25 and 15. So it is one huge box that is super easily penetrable. And artillery magnet, I would say, because artillery loves all those boxy tanks. Easy to hit, easy to penetrate side armor, easy to penetrate roof and top armor. And I cannot really imagine that the roof is going to be any thicker than like 30 or 50 to the max. If we are lucky, we get 50mm of armor. So most likely everything that is going to see this vehicle is able to pen it, even frontally, but for more information, of course, we have to play with it. Engine power 500 horsepower engine with 18 horsepower per ton power to weight ratio. Controverse angle, I think controverse speed 22 degrees per second, a little typo over here, and hull traverse speed 35 degrees per second. Not bad, not half bad. View range 350 meters. Now top speed 50, reverse speed 15, so it is fairly mobile vehicle. Next up, let's talk about the gun and the gun handling. 165 penetration, 192 with premium rounds and 70 with HE or HESH rounds. I would say HE rounds. 150 alpha damage and 190 with HE. Dispersion or accuracy 0.33, which is really good. Aiming time 1.6 seconds, reload time 4.5 seconds. Not bad, yeah, aiming time is also really good. Gun depression minus 10 degrees and gun elevation plus 20 degrees and gun traverse angle 90 degrees to the left and to the right. So if this vehicle looks to the left or to the right, it looks even more ridiculous, I would say. So Excalibur with 76mm gun. Now let's take a look at the 120mm gun option. Same speeds, everything else is the same, but penetration 70. No other information over here, or maybe no other ammunition choices, with 450 alpha damage. With this gun, it might be one super awesome vehicle to play with. 70 penetration, 450 alpha damage. Accuracy 0.48, so it is confirmed derp cannon. Aiming time 3.5 seconds. So with derp cannons, as you know, the less you aim, the more accurate you are. Reload time 15 seconds. Okay, this actually kills it for me. 450 alpha damage with 70 penetration in tier 6. This is like KV5, but super bad KV5. Emo, in my opinion. Reload time 15 seconds. Come on, you can tune it down a bit, I would say. Same gun depression, same gun elevation, and gun traverse angle. But most definitely, turb cannons are always much more fun than any DPM guns. If you would like to troll with it, just play it with turb cannon. And really awesome that one special reward vehicle comes with different options. Like usually you cannot tune anything on all the rest of the premium tanks. Or do we have any premium tanks where you can tune something? I really cannot remember. But yeah, this is Excalibur, and keep in mind everything is subject to change because all those stats are from the Super Test server. And let me know what you think about how this vehicle looks. Modern times, like people are different. It is not for me, but maybe it is super awesome looking vehicle for you. Well, it is different, most definitely. So let's move on into the next topic, and this is Chimera or Chimera. I think Chimera is the way to pronounce it, so I'm going to do it that way. Tier 8 British premium medium tank with the highest medium tank alpha damage in tier 9. 490, are you kidding me? At the moment at least, and as always, keep in mind everything is subject to change, as they are saying on this picture as well. The characteristics are subject to change, but as far as I know, they would like to keep this uncharacteristically high alpha damage on this tank. Hit points 1400, hull armor 114 in the front, 76 on the sides, and 50 in the rear, so this is hull armor. 203 in the front of the turret, even though it is super flat, so versus tier 10s it is nothing, I would say. Or maybe that curved gun mantle helps you to bounce something at least. 76 on the side, which is super flat, so easy penetration, and 76 in the rear, so you always have to face towards your enemies if you would like to bounce anything. Engine power 1040. What the hell? Turret traverse speed 32, suspension aka hull traverse speed 36, the view range 380. 1040 horsepower engine, 50 top speed, 20 reverse speed, 18.4 power to weight ratio. So mobility is pretty damn good. 50 top speed, 20 reverse speed is really good. Horsepower per ton ratio is good. Okay, hull reverse speed 36 is not the best, but overall mobility I can say is pretty damn awesome. So let's take a look at this firepower. 202 millimeters of penetration, which is quite low compared to any other new tier 8 premium medium tank and premium tank, but 490 alpha damage. But at the same time, Revoloris that has 200 millimeters of penetration for 390 alpha damage. That 200 millimeters of penetration, as far as I remember, was a drawback because of that high 390 alpha damage on a medium tank. But over here, 490 alpha damage and 202 penetration. Alright, 252 with premium rounds and 64 with HE, and 630 damage with HE rounds. Now, what about the gun handling? Accuracy 0.35, which is also really good for this kind of alpha damage on a tier 8 premium medium tank. Aiming time 2.5 seconds, reload time 14 seconds. Gun depression minus 10 degrees, gun elevation 20 degrees. Do you know what this reminds me? This reminds me Tier 8 Premium Scorpion Medium Tank. 490 alpha damage. God damn. Anyway, this is our upcoming Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank from UK. The sad news is we just received Centurion Mark 51, which is another Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank from UK, together with FE4202. But this one is different. Yes, it is different, but once again, another British Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank. 490 alpha damage. Go figure. What do you think about this one, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, keep in mind everything is subject to change. I have to say it, otherwise I am going to be sued by some of you. Anyway, I hope you are up to date now after today's episode featuring British tanks. There are actually a couple more topics I want to discuss with you, but in this episode I wanted to focus on new British vehicles. So stay tuned for more news action. Let me know what you think about those two vehicles, those two quite ridiculous vehicles in different ways, ridiculous vehicles, in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed today's episode, thumbs up button is for that, thumbs down button is for if you didn't enjoy, and all my Patreon members, please check out the behind the scene special exclusive tailored episode to you. Much love, stay awesome, take care, and lights out, bye.